Hi guys, welcome to the live trading session. So today in the morning we had already taken a trade and we have a loss of around 22,000 already. In the morning around 10 o'clock itself we sold 11,500, and as market fell we lost 22,500. So that is not an issue because we will now try to do a strangle or a straddle and see how the trade goes for us. So depending on the market situation, the strikes we have chose is 11,500 PE and 11,550 CE. So both put together we will be receiving a premium of 26 rupees, and this is the strikes we have chosen to do the short strangle. So currently we'll be doing the short strangle, and I will place through a normal basket order. So what I'll be doing here is in the normal basket order, I'll be placing market orders, MIS. So as a hedge, I will be buying 11,450 as well as 11,600. So okay, so I'll be buying 7,500 quantities of each. So this is 11,600 and 11,450 PE. So I have added both, and now I will be shorting Cs as well. So that is 11,550 CE as well as 11,500 PE. So I'll be shorting. Sorry, this is buy. I'll just clear this. $11,550 CE. Right. Just for a verification, 11,550 PE, 7,500 quantity. Okay, all done, all at market price, and I will place the order right now. So everything has been filled, I guess. Yes, everything has been filled, and we have already a realized loss of 22,000, which we had by shorting the PE in the morning itself. And we will see how the trade goes. So this is our current trade where we have shorted 11,500 PE as well as 550 C. That's the strangle, and along with we have hedged it with 450 PE as well as 600 CE. So now what we'll be doing is, as Nifty moves towards 500 or 550, we will make strangle into a straddle, and later we will be placing a stop loss. So in case any move happens beyond 500 or 550, we will make a straddle. We'll convert this existing straddle into strangle, and then we'll place a stop loss. So welcome back again. Again, we haven't kept the stop loss. Few people asked us where is the stop loss, so we still haven't kept the stop loss. We will be converting the strangle into a straddle as it moves towards 11,550 or 11,500. So we will convert the straddle into a strangle, and later we will be keeping a stop loss. So right now, as you can see, we just got a profit of 1,000. It was around 2,000. It was around minus 24,000, and it's now minus 23,000. So in case if it stays between 550 and 500, if that is the range, then we are going to get 1,21,000. So that is only if it stays within the range, and we have gone a very little quantity as well, so we haven't gone much quantity, so we'll be shorting more of it later. So it's still 12:30, so we will wait till maybe around 1:30 and see if we can increase the quantity on either of the sides. So the theta has started working in our favor. So we don't use much of technicals, chart analysis, pattern analysis, and all those. We mainly work on statistics. As we can, you can see right here, we have already recovered around 67,000 of loss. It was around 24,000. It's around 17,000 now. So we mainly work on statistics. We don't use any chart patterns, technical analysis, breakout. So it's just purely quant trading. So it's just based on what is the probability of a particular event happening or occurring, and if that occurs, how can we hedge the risk. It's only about that. So there is no chart breakouts, volume breakouts, and any other thing we'll be using in our daily trading, expiry day trading. So we only again trade on expiry. We don't do it every day also. So okay, so you can all see here around 19,000 has already been recovered just because of theta. We haven't done anything much. We just waited, we shorted, and we collected the premiums. So for an option buyer who would have shorted, who would have bought the option, he would have lost quite significant premium right now, because as we approach the expiry date, time decay works in our favor, and we started with a loss of 24,000 as you saw in the morning, and now it's come down to 9,000. So we'll just wait for some time and see if we can recover. Again, it's just based on statistics. There is no technical breakout or anything. All you have to do is expect where the Nifty might trade, or the range within which the Nifty might trade, and then see how you can trade, or the strikes you can select based on that. So now if we can see here at 11, if we look at the open interest, so at 11,600 there is 95 lakh open interest, and at 11,500 there is around 70 lakh open interest. So we are pretty sure that market is not going to 11,600. So anyone who is holding 11,600 calls, most likely we expect, so it's not a guarantee, that we expect this to become zero by end of the day. This is just an expectation, but not with no certainty. So you can, if you you can short this and place a stop loss at somewhere around say 6 rupees or 7 rupees, and just hold it, because as then when the time starts decreasing or we approach expiry, most likely this 3 rupees will end up becoming zero. So as you can see, out of this 95 lakh open interest, around 70 lakh has been added today itself. And on the put side also, we don't see a significant fall below 450. We are expecting this range to hold, that is 600 to 450. We will just wait and watch. But for our trade, the break even comes somewhere around 11,475 as 11,575. So that's our break even range. So what we will do now is we'll just put kite, and we will because we will have to also follow the market. So we exactly don't know where the market is. So I'll just do that now. Market is trading in the range of 11,532 itself. So as long as it's between 50 and 500, it's pretty good for us. And when the market starts, maybe during the end of the day, when the market either comes down or starts moving up, we will do some adjustment trades, and we will also place a stop loss and see how we can bring down our risk. So now it's been 22 minutes since we took our trade, because we took at sharp 12:30. Now we are approaching almost 1 p.m. and we will so the highest effect of theta will be somewhere around 1:45 to 2 p.m. So from then on, the theta effect will drastically increase. So what we have to do is just wait and see how the market might move around that time. So whether it will be in a range or where the market might move. So welcome back again, and market currently again fell back to 38, 39 level. It went up to 50, but it couldn't go above 50, but it came down, which means it's good for us because our profits improved, our losses reduced basically. So any trade we take, it always comes with a stop loss and risk management, because no matter what, we will never be losing more than 2% of our capital, irrespective of which trade we take. So the losses will always be capped to minus 2%. So when we earn, we usually try to earn around the same level, around 1 to 2%, but the number of times we earn is much more than the number of times we lose. So this is a pretty safe strategy where you have a very low risk, as well as reward will be pretty good. So you won't be losing more than 2 or 3% in this, because even if it goes to any level, let's say max will be losing us 20 points into 7,500, which is 1.5 lakh, which is somewhere close to around 2% market itself. So we won't be losing more than 1.5 lakh no matter where the market goes. So the thing is, we can later change, exit, and we will get an opportunity to recover our loss also. If we end up losing quite a lot, say 10-20% in a trade, then we don't have another opportunity to recover that. So with that in mind, our strategies mainly will be focused on risk management. So we won't be taking a lot of risk, but doesn't mean that we will try to go for lesser returns as well. So we will try to go for equal returns as well as risk, a balance between risk and return, where the more number of times you take, the chances of getting reward is higher than the chances of you losing money. So currently it is negative 11,000, and we had started off with negative 24,000. And market is still in the range of 42, and this is pretty favorable for us. We just have to wait for time to pass and time decay or theta to act in our favor. So if we look at the charts of Nifty, even it doesn't suggest a significant fall or a significant up move if we change the time frame. So maybe it might trade around the range of 500 to 550. That is our expectation. No one can be sure where the market will go. Like, no one can predict where the market will go. We will just have to adjust based on where the market moves. So we'll just wait for sometime, say around 130 or 120, and see if we can add on to any positions or exit the positions and take a new set of positions. So all that will be seeing around 130. Till then, we'll just let the theta act in our favor. In case Nifty moves beyond 550 or below 500, then we will consider shifting our positions as well. So this is the trade as of now. For those who are joining us now, so we have taken a short strangle trade at 550 CE as well as 500 PE, and initially morning we had a loss of 24,000, and now it's around minus 13,000. If market stays within this range, we'll earn a total of 1,21,818. That is the total net value if the market trades between 500 to 550. So we'll just wait and watch how the things turn out, and we'll be adding few other positions later, like not later, maybe in some time, around 20 to 30 minutes, we'll add few other positions as well. Okay guys, welcome back. As you can see, we have recovered all our 25,000 loss, and we are already at a profit of 4,000 rupees. So is it audible? Is it audible? Okay, so we have recovered all the loss of around 24,000, and we are around profit of 4,000 rupees now, 3,000 to 4,000 rupees. Which means, and it's almost around, time is almost around 1:30 also. We will add on to few more positions. So this is the power of time decay, where you don't have to do anything, you just have to wait for the market to trade within the range, and as the market trades within the range, you will end up making quite a good amount of money. So which means from this straddle we have already gained around 30,000, because we were negative 25,000 and now it's around 3,000 positive. So we'll just wait till 5-10 minutes and see what exactly can be done with the positions. If it moves or trades between this range and both goes to 0, then we'll be having net of around 1,21,000, and we will be adding few more positions in some more time, maybe around 130, 140. We will add few more positions based on where we expect the market to be. We'll just take a quick look at the open interest as well. So what the open interest holds for us. So there is 98 lakh at 11,600, which means, and it is more or less expected to be range bound only, because as you can see, there is 4.1 crores in both puts as well as call side. Both has 4.1 crores and 98 lakh on the call side, which means it's quite significant. And as you saw before, when we started the video, the premium was around 3.2 rupees, and now it has already come down to 1.6 rupees. As long as it doesn't fall below 11,000, go above 11,600, this is going to be 0. So, and most likely it is not going to go above 11,600. That's what the open interest also suggests us. And here we have 11,500 put options, which are currently trading at 11 rupees, and they have 72 lakh open interest. So how significant is it? It is quite significant. Can we expect a move below that? I don't see that as well. So if you can just take a look at the charts, maybe. So here we are using Ichimoku and Bollinger Bands, and I don't see a move. Maybe I'll just check in a 1 hour chart. So again, I don't see a move below 11,500 or 11,000. This thing 600, definitely not above 11,600, but 11,500 below is also something which I don't see. Maybe around 11,550 is where the market might end. We'll just have to wait for that and see. And I was considering to do a short straddle at 11,550 now, another 7,500 quantity of short straddle at 11,550. Based on how the market turns out in the next 5-10 minutes, we will decide what exactly to be done. So till then, you can just keep looking at the net positions. We have recovered a loss of around 25,000, and we are now waiting for us to the theta to work in our favor again, so that we can move into higher profits. We'll just wait and watch and see how things goes. Okay, I'm so sorry, the audio was off. Really sorry for that. So what we are doing is we are entering the positions as we had planned earlier. It's around 1:30 now, and we are entering 11. So we'll be doing 4950 of 11,500 straddle, as well as 11,550 straddle, as well as 4950 of 11,500 550 strangle. So we will be doing both. So first I am going ahead with doing the strangle at 11,550 and 11,500, and this is C 4950, and we have to, as usual, buy a hedge. So okay, why is this okay, or I'll do one thing first. I'll go ahead and do the straddle, and then I will do the strangle. So for 11,550 C, 11,550 PE, let's do 6,000 each. So 6,000 of this calls, and 11,550 C, 6,000 of this. So we'll just have a look. Both are at 6,000. Yes, it's perfect, which means we have to do a hedge position now. 6,000 quantity of both, and we'll do a hedge position. We'll be buying 11,600, 6,000 quantity. and will be also buying 11,500. Sorry, yeah, 11,500 of 6,000 quantity. We'll go ahead with 11,450 itself because trading at a quite good premium of 6 rupees. So we'll go ahead with 450. So that is again 6,000 quantity. Done. So now we have everything at market price, MIS done. So 11,600, 450, 550, 550, and okay, I'm just going to place this. So yeah, so this thing is now done. What I'll do along with this is also create a strangle of 6,000 quantity. So one more strangle on its way. So I'm creating one more strangle. Here again I will be choosing NFO and then MIS buy. So buy I will be doing option index 11,000. 11,000 550 CE, 11,600 CE. First we'll put 6,000 quantity, or we'll do this 4950 this time, right? And PE of 11,000, 450 of 4950 quantity, and we'll be going ahead with again another CE of, so this will be shorting MIS sell 11,550 CE is what will be shorting. Okay, this is 7,500. I'll just delete this. 11,550, so 4950 and 11,500 PE 4950. So right, with that we are collecting a total premium of 20 rupees here, and we had already collected a quite good premium there. So we'll just refresh the positions and see what exactly is happening. Okay, these are the few positions which we carried previously. So we are with a total loss of 4,000 rupees. We'll just have to wait and watch and see how things goes. So I will be adding this as well. I'll just have a look at the charts and OI before I do that. So yeah, I guess it's pretty good to go ahead with that. And open interest, there's 1 crore, 60 lakh, 70 lakh. Does look like it is more or less likely staying between this range itself. So I will just go ahead and short this. So reset, and I will place orders for the same. So let me just see, sell, and right. We'll just have a look at our positions once. So we have 18,000 buy, 18,450 sell, 18,450 buy, and here we have around P's put together. Okay, P's put together we have, let me just check what happened here. Net quantity, okay, net quantity of P we don't have 18,500, so I have to see what exactly, did anything get cancelled out, because we don't see 18,500 P. That is exactly what we were supposed to have. I will just check on that and get back. Okay, welcome back guys. I will be making a small adjustment here because market did find some resistance here and it's coming down. So the adjustment I will be making here is I will be shorting 11,500 call options. So 11,500 option. I'll just see at what price it is. It is at 35 rupees. So I'll just short one lot of 11,500 CE, and I'll be doing this 4950. So I'll wait for few minutes. When the market bounces, I'll just short that, because on the downside we don't have quite a lot of hedge, because we have 450 also, which is not something great. But overall we have yeah, so okay, I'll just short 1950 of this, and or maybe 3000 30 limit MIS day. Cool. So I have shorted 3000 of that. So now if there's a down move, a loss won't be huge. So with that hope, I have just shorted that. Okay, it did it fall? No, it didn't fall. It went up. So that's fine. And I'll be, along with this, shorting a PE. So I'll do a straddle here at 9 rupees, 8 rupees. Done. So again, I have to buy a hedge at 450, 3000 quantity. Market MIS. Done. 450 I have bought, and 500 I have done. So in 600 I'll buy as a hedge for this 3000 quantity. Okay, all said and done, we have still 7,000 loss. So which means we have to wait for theta to work in our favor. A few positions weren't necessary to adjust, but we did the adjustment, and M2M is still around that level itself. So we'll just wait and watch and see how things goes. Stop loss here at of 3000 quantity at somewhere close to 60 rupees. So I'll just keep a stop loss here in case if there's a significant up move, let the stop loss get triggered. And done. Filled quantity 300. Okay, all done. Okay guys, so the market has bounced and it has come above 50, and we are extremely confused what exactly to do, because maybe we can try doing one thing, that is shorting 11,550p at 15 rupees. I will short 3000 more quantity and see what can be done. So I will just short, maybe, should I short 3000? I'll just go ahead with shorting 3000 quantity. Okay, I still haven't shorted, and M2M hasn't decreased, so this is what is making me think that should I book everything and wait for the next trade. It's already 72,000. Technically, from this strategy, we have got around 1 lakh, because it was already so it was already around this thing. So I will rather go ahead and short this meanwhile. So I'll short 4950 quantity. In case if it starts dropping, we will have to see what exactly to be done. And 60 rupees we have the stop loss anyways, so it doesn't matter. Okay, if it's at 6 rupees, okay, our M2M significantly dropped as expected. Okay, we have C here as well, so we will be losing from both the C's in case if it goes up. So I will rather do one thing. I will do a straddle at 550. Uh, 550. And I will be. I think it would have hit the stop loss now. It will just hit the stop loss in some time. And I will first buy a 500 PE at 1.65. First I'll buy 7,500 of this. And yeah, I'll do a straddle at 550. And how much quantity should I be going? I'll just have a look at that here. 18,500 CE I have, which means, and PE I have 10,000, 7,500 more is what I have to go. And 11 rupees is what I'll be shorting it at. Hopefully, did it hit the stop loss? We'll just take a look. No, it hasn't hit the stop loss still. And our MTM is not bad in spite of market moving out of our range. We are still able to hold on to the same MTM. But not sure how long, so I'll just short this. Okay, that's done. I have shorted it at 12 rupees. We'll just wait and watch how the trade might turn out to be. Whether in our favor or against our favor. Or maybe if market moves up or down a little, I will just book everything and I will just sit. Meanwhile, this CE also I will short a bit. So if market stays in the range, it's pretty good for us. Okay, I'm still thinking, should I book at 72,000 and take another trade later? In case if the market hovers around this range for 5 more minutes, I'm just going to do that, because even I'm quite confused where the market might be headed, and I don't want to take this risk of losing simply. Okay, it's at 51. I'll just mute for a while. We'll wait for 5-10 minutes and I'll just book the profits here, because okay, first I will clear little positions. Let me just not keep holding and waiting for some miracle to happen. So when I have profits, I'll just clear half. Around 7,500 quantity. I'll just clear this. One lakh 27,000. Okay, 7,500 quantity is cleared. And okay, I'll maybe clear of 7,500 widgets. Okay, now I have cleared. I have 10,000, and what I'll just do now is at 12 and 10, I'll keep a stop loss at 25 and just stop worrying about it. Let it hit the stop loss in case it has to. Or in case if it moves above 60, I will just clear it manually myself. As long as it's between 50, it is very favorable for us. It's already 1,30,000, which means technically we should, from this strategy, we have got around 1,60,000. We were already at loss of 24,000 when we started it. So it is at 550 still, and I'm not pretty sure where exactly the market is headed. What can we do? We'll just wait for some time and see. Either wait for it to break 60 or just square it off after. Hi guys, welcome back. The market is falling. It has come to 11,036 and we will just book the profits because we have 1,50,000 and we don't want to lose the existing one. So if it bounces back to 50, it's well and good, but it doesn't look so, but that's why I'll exit more of this thing. So 7,500 quantity, I'll exit at market. So that's done. Oh, it's already at 18. Okay, it did fall quite significantly. I'll just exit this 450 quantity, 4 rupees. I'll be losing few thousand from here as well. And I am also thinking to square off this position of 11,450 P. Why do I want to lose 40 paisa when I can just give and save the 40 paisa? I'll just do that as well. P 40 paisa by 7,500 double lot. One lot is enough because I am still planning to short this 3 rupees. I'll just do a quick short of 7,500 quantity. Oh, it already fell to 2 rupees. My bad. It was at 4 rupees and within no time it's already at 2. Okay, I have 7,500 quantity shorted and I have 10,000 quantity shorted and it went back to 3, which means I have to keep a stop loss. So I don't want to lose much out of this, so we'll just see where exactly we can keep a stop loss. But this 500C is currently at 30 rupees. 500C is currently at 30 rupees and we squared it off at 55 rupees. My bad. So I'll just keep a stop loss at 4.5 and see. Okay, I'm literally asking it to go get triggered if I keep it at 4.5, but nothing can be done because we have to keep a risk management. I'll just make it 5. Greedy trader. Done. We have kept one at 5. So now I have nothing else to say. We have to just wait and watch. Since going back to 550 is quite hard, does it look hard? Let me just open the option chain to decide that. Does it look hard? Yes, it does. With 63 lakh OI, it does look hard. And so what are we going to do then? We are going to short more of it at 1.75. I am considering, should I cut down my position in PE if market is looking so negative? We'll just take a look at the charts. Should I actually cut down my positions? It does look pretty negative. 15 minutes is something not really helpful for me right now. 2 minutes is something which might actually help me. Okay, I've been logged out, guys. Just a second. Okay, I will cut down my positions little, or I'll just add a small amount of C. Should I do that? Maybe not. Anyways, there's a stop loss. Let me just add a lot of C's on 11,550. Done. Added one more C at 11,550. And what extra am I going to do? Before everything, I'm going to keep a stop loss at 3 rupees. C, or maybe 4 rupees. Not really sure. Done. 4 rupees stop loss. Please don't get triggered. Okay, I have 25,000 C. You guys didn't realize that when I was shot. 25,000 C, 7,500 P. Not a great thing to have. Or sure, maybe I'll go ahead with shorting 7,500. Okay, I'm just adding quantities on each side. We'll just hold on and wait for some more time. I will just exit some when I have it a cheaper rate. That maybe I can short it at a higher rate later on. We have 12,000 quantity, which means I have to go 4,500 more PE, and I'll just place a stop loss at 4 rupees or 3.5 rupees this time, and 4,500 of that. Yeah, okay, sorry. That's pretty good to go.
Yeah. Close now. P close.
P will hit the stop loss now. In case if it does, I will clear the remaining ones also. Or maybe we are at 140 and I should consider clearing everything. Okay, P did it. One got triggered the stop loss. The other one I'll just clear it myself.
P clear now.
Okay, I'll just clear the P, guys. So I have one stop loss which I'll quickly remove. And we have C now. So this is removed, right? Okay, so what exactly are we going to do now? So we are quite sure of C. In case if we had held on to the other trade, it was pretty good, but you don't know what might happen at what time, because it's already at 18 and we squared off 50 and odd. Okay, so it's already 3 o'clock and our eyes are still on 11,500 P, and we still expect a fall not below that. I will place a stop because I don't see a fall below 500, a closing below 500, and I will place a sell order at 2 rupees, stop loss sell order at 2 rupees. If in case it goes up, then let it go up. In case if it falls down and comes back to 2. Okay, it does continue to fall. I will just short this. I'll place an order at 3 rupees, 2 rupees. I am pretty sure I just shorted 7,500 quantity, and I will just place a stop loss of 1 rupee to 5 rupees. I'll place the stop loss and nothing much. In case if it gets triggered, it's triggered. Otherwise, it's not. Because 500, there is around 80 lakh open interest, and I don't see a fall below that, even though it went there. How did we get 15,000 P shorted? I'll just clear it. The idea to short was only sell. Or should I wait? This 15,000 P, 2 rupees, 30,000 is what I'll. Okay, not a bad end to the trade, maybe. Okay, I'll short one more lot and stop loss. Done. 1.15, shorted one more, or maybe one more. I'll go for 550 C now. Call the C and I'll start converting. And P, I'll just book that as well. So I'll just book P as well, so all the positions will be done by then. Yeah, cool. Everything is booked. We realized the total of, why is it falling again? Let me just refresh it. Yeah, I'll just put MIS trades. Yeah, everything is booked. We realized the total profit of around 1,73,000. That is on a capital of around 70 lakh. So total we got around 2.5% of our capital as a return, which is pretty decent for a week. And as you saw, we didn't have to see whether it's breaking the trend or should I buy now, should I buy, sell then. As long as it stayed in the range, it was benefiting us, and so we took the benefit of theta. So it was within the range and theta was acting on our side. So we took the benefit of theta. Meanwhile, I'll just convert all these positions from MIS to NRML. So yeah, I guess we are done with the stream now, because we are done with our live trading. We won't be taking any other trades after this, because 3:15 the trade is closed, as in the broker doesn't let us do MIS. So I'll just quickly close everything and convert all the positions to NRML, the positional trade. Thank you so much for joining us today.